Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Guys, the Arizona head coach told me pregame he understands that they are a smaller school, a group of 16.
They'll run it. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
But sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Looking to throw, it's Ryan. Caught. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Churns into the pile. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Man, this is a defense that...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Still on his feet at the 45. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Reels it in. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Rebels are flying down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Looking for room at the 30. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. The Rebels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking downfield, it's Ryan. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hand it to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Drives inside. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. A designed run for the quarterback. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryant. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Back to pass. It's Ryan. Got his man down the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Drops back on first down. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Out wide right, it's Cunningham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. He wants to throw it again. Finds his target. Got enough space. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the...
Touchdown, Rebels. From the gun, dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Ryan. Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
Stepping to the right. Gets rid of it. Right side, it's Ray. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. And he... Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Cunningham. Breaks free. He's at the touchdown. Oh, mess. And they add 6 more to the board. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll go back to the ground. Knocked down immediately.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Burrowing for yardage. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Ryan. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
It's complete to the right, and he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They want to run this quarterback. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I think we're going to see more and more of this in college football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side of the field, you automatically punt. But I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and keep the drive alive.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. On the move, he fires. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll close in on him after a good... They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for running room. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
To the air, it's Ryan. Snagged in the middle, it's Odom. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Making the adjustment on the play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. On the move. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Scanning the field, it's Ryan. He unleashes a long one. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover and a tie. Rebels offense is back on the field. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Pass to 6. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's changing the play. Might as well give it to him again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Sets his feet. It's Ryan. Working that left side now. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. handoff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Wildcats called their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run him again. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. To the back. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He's got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
What?